Vanakkam my dear children, and before itself we saw 2D shapes. 2D shapes means 2-dimension shapes, that is we have length and breadth only. So rectangle, square, triangle, like that, they are called as 2D shapes because they have length and breadth. So now we are going to see 3D shapes. So when we go for a 3D movie, how do you feel that seeing by that 3D movie as compared to 2D movie? Now 3D movie will be that happens upon our eyes, like that you felt that scenes or any scenery comes along to our eyes, like that you felt that is have another dimension, that is called height. Okay, so if a shape has length, breadth and height, it is considered as, that solid shape is considered as 3-dimension shape, otherwise it is called as 3D shapes. Now in this video we are going to see some 3D shapes and faces, edges, vertices, and then for some 3D shapes we are going to see Euler's formula, like that. Okay, so move on to this video. So 3-dimensional shapes, that is cube. Cube, now here all the sides should be equal. So that is the cube. So next 3D shape is cuboid, then triangular prism, triangular pyramid, this one is square pyramid, this is already I think cylinder, this is cone, this is ice cream cone so cone, this is sphere. Now I will show that figures to you. First one, cube. So this is the cube, all the sides should be equal in this cube. Next one, cuboid. So this is the shape cuboid. Okay, it makes on rectangle. See this, here you have one shape like that, rectangle. Okay, this is cuboid. Then, so this is called triangular prism. So triangular prism, here you have triangle shape so this is called triangular prism. Okay, next square pyramid. Square pyramid means in the bottom you have square shape, so on the topmost you have only one vertex, that is joined like triangles. You see triangle, but the base is square, so this is called square pyramid. And this one, this is triangular pyramid because the base is in the shape of triangle, so this is called as triangular pyramid. Okay, then, so this is already sphere, ball, look like a ball, this is sphere, and then half of this sphere is called as hemisphere. So half of this, if you cut a sphere into equal half, then you will get a hemisphere. Okay, next, this is cylinder. So in the bottom you have a circular shape, in another bottom also you have circular shape. This is cylinder, this one is cone. So bottom you have circle shape. Okay, so now we move on to, based on this 3D shapes, we have some faces, edges and vertex. So we are going to learn what is face, what is edge and what is vertex. Okay, so faces means each side of the shape has a surface. This surface is called a face. So now we consider this cube. Here face means the plane surface. Here you have plane surface, So this is called face of this cube. This one face. This 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 like that. So this plane surface is called the face. Okay. Next, edge. Edge means the line segment which connects any two faces of the shape is called an edge. So suppose take this face and this face. These two faces are connected by a line segment. Am I right? So these two faces are connected by a line segment. This line segment is called as edge. So how many edges count this? Here starting from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and then 12. So you have 12 edges. Okay. Next third one, vertex. So what is meant by vertex now? Each corner point where 3 edges meet is called vertex. So here see, in this corner point, this is one edge, this one will be one edge and this one will be one edge, So three edges are joining at one point. This corner point is called a vertex. Now see how many vertices are there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many vertices for a cube? 8 vertices. So do you clear this? Face, edge, vertex. I will repeat it again. This plane surface is called a face and the line segment joined by two faces. This one is called an edge and this corner points. Three edges joined at one point and that point is called a vertex. Okay. Now next we are going to see some solids. For that solids, how many faces, how many edges and how many vertices are there. Okay. So move on to the here. So first shape I taken, that solid shape is cube. A cube has 6 faces, 8 vertices and 12 edges. See this? So this is cube. How many faces count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So how many faces are there? 6. Next vertex. Vertex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertex. Next count the edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. At the back side also you have 4, you know. See. This one 4. So 8 plus 4 you will get 12 edges. So do you clear this? Next move on to next solid shape, that is cuboid. See the shape. So we are going to find the number of faces, edges and vertex. Okay. So count the number of faces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So how many faces are there? 6 faces. And vertex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertex and edges. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here also 4, you know. 8 plus 4, you will get 12 edges. Okay. Next move on to triangular prism. So this is triangular prism. How many faces are there? Count. 1, 2, bottom 3, 4, 5. How many faces are there? 5 faces for this. And then count the vertex. So 1, 2, 3. This side you have 3 vertex. Rotate this here also 1, 2, 3. So totally 6 vertex. Next edges. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one is 5 and this one is 6. 7, 8, 9. So total number of edges in triangular prism is 9. Okay. Next move on to triangular pyramid. Next we are going to see triangular pyramid. See this is triangular pyramid. How many faces count? 1, 2, 3, the bottom 4. So how many faces for triangular pyramid now? 4 faces. Next vertex. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 vertex. Okay. Next edges. See that edges. 1, 2, 3, bottom 4, 5, 6. So we have 6 edges. Do you clear? So next move on to square pyramid. So this is the square pyramid, you know. So count the number of faces now. 1, 2, 3, 4 and then bottom is 5. So number of faces for square pyramid is 5 and the vertex 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So vertex also 5 and then edges 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So number of edges for square pyramid is 8. Okay. So do you understand this? Shall we move on to next one? Next we are going to see Euler's formula. So for any polyhedron F means here number of faces plus V minus E equal to 2. F means number of faces, V number of vertices and E is number of edges. So definitely for any polyhedron it will satisfy Euler's formula. Euler's formula is F plus V minus E equal to 2. Okay. So next for building 3D shapes. So if you went for a cake shop or a sweet shop, they are keeping that sweets or cakes in a box, you know. So how they are making the box 3D shape box now, using with nets only they are making 3D shape. Here I make one shape that is in this, that is for square. So I take one paper, I done like this. So if I join this if I fold this paper like this now, I will get a cube shape here. Am I right? So I will get a 3D shape cube. So this paper, this unfolded paper is called as net. If I fold that paper, I will get a 3D shape as cube. Here I have another one, that is cuboid. Our chalk is nothing but our chalk piece box. Here I fold like this now, I will get a cuboid shape. Okay, so this if I split this in now, I will get a paper like that, cutting of paper. So that is called as a net. Okay. So here I draw some nets. So by looking this, by joining this net, I will get a shape, 3D shape, that is cube. So this is the net for the shape cube. So see this, definitely you will find what is the shape I will get. If I fold now, I will get this as cuboid shape. Am I right? Next. So this one is, this shape is the net for a cylinder. So you can make on your home and try this, okay? Next, this one, see, triangular pyramid. So this is the net for triangular pyramid, okay? So next one, see, this we have triangle, and this is called triangular prism. This is the net shape for triangular prism. So see the next one, if you fold this one like this and folding this one in the upper side now, you will get a cone shape. This is the net for making a cone. Okay, next we are going to see cross section area. If you take a carrot or a radish, if you split into equal, if you cut this now, you will get a cross section part, like this. If carrot is like this, imagine this is a carrot. If you cut cross section, in cross you are cutting like this, now you will get a piece. So definitely it is in the shape of, if you take carrot, if you get a circle shape. This is the cross section area. If you cut a carrot or a radish, you will get a circle shape. If you take a bread slice, bread piece of bread, if you cut that bread into pieces, now you will get what shape there? Square shape. So the cross section of your bread piece will be, bread will be a square shape. So I think you are all understood this. So next we are going to see exercise 2.3 sums. In this 1, 2, 3 Romans do as homework. Okay. So now we are going to see fourth one. For each solid, 3 views are given. Identify for each solid the corresponding top, front and side view. So in this question they given some solid shapes. We are going to find, that is top view, front view and then side view. So they given itself, just we are going to identify. Okay. See this solid picture they given. So first one, see this, you have in the shape, how many squares are there? 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 7 squares are there. See this will be the front view, So I have to write F. Next, this we have 3 squares. 3 squares. Now if you see the top view, this square and this one will be. 3 squares will be, you look on the top view. So okay, so this will be the top view. Side view, if you see inside, how many squares are there? Cubes are there now, 1, 2, 3. So you have to write that side view as 3 squares. Okay, this 3 squares will be side view. Next, move on to the next solid shape. So here they given 3 squares like this. So 3 squares, now what will be there? See the top view, how many squares are there? 1, 2, 3. So if you are seeing on the top now, it will be in the horizontal. Okay, so this one will be the top view. Next, see they given vertically. Vertically means definitely it will be in side view here. So 2 cubes, so 2 squares you will get. Front view, so it look like says T. That is this one. This one will be the side view, front view, so we will get like this. This will be the front view. Okay, next see this picture here. First 3 squares is given. Side you see that 1, 2, 3. So definitely it will be the side view. And then see this one. This is look like as front view. If you see the front now, you will get this shape. So it is the front view, right? F. And next one here they given 3. squares vertically. So 3 squares vertically, definitely that will be the top view. 1, 2, this one will be 3. So top, if you see the top now, you will get this view. So this is top view. Okay, you understand this? Move on to the fifth Roman. Verify Euler's formula for the table given below. So here they given one table, that is number of faces, number of vertices and number of edges. We are going to verify that it will satisfy Euler's formula or not. So what is Euler's formula? Already we know. Euler's formula is F, that is number of faces plus number of vertices minus number of edges will be equal to 2. We are going to verify this. See the first one, they given F equal to 4, V equal to 4 and E equal to 6. So write that F4, V4, E6. So consider that is F plus V minus E equal to F is 4 plus V is 4 minus 6. 4 plus 4 you will get 8. 8 minus 6 you will get 2. So F plus V minus E equal to you get 2. So it will satisfy the Euler's formula. Write the last step, therefore Euler's formula is satisfied. So move on to the second sum. In second sum they given number of faces 10, vertices 6 and edges 12. So F is 10, V is 6 and E is 12. F plus V minus E equal to 10 plus 6 minus 12. 10 plus 6 now will get 16. 16 minus 12 will get 4, which is not equal to 2. Therefore Euler's formula is not satisfied. Okay, move on to the third one. In third one they given number of faces 12, vertices 20, edges 30. So consider F plus V minus E. So 12 plus 20 minus 30. 12 plus 20 will get 32. 32 minus 30 will get 2. So you will get F plus V minus E equal to 2. So Euler's formula is satisfied. Okay, you get 2 you know. So Euler's formula is satisfied. So do that fourth and fifth sum as homework.